Travis.
Yeah, Kev.
A little paranoid there.
When you're hanging, it's...
It's like a move towards you, and there's like always some sort of defense mechanism goes up.
What do you want?
You know what the day is today?
The day. It's Thursday, Friday, whatever. I mean, we haven't gone to bed yet, so it's technically still Thursday.
No, that's the opposite technically. Well, it's the 1st of May, which means
Okay.
the last month just ended, and at the end of every month, Thomas Wolfe gives up a top 5
That's
for the people to hear about. It's his top 5 based on whatever he wants it to be about, their coolness, what they've done all month, be it their agility or their promo skills or their strength.
I don't think he goes about strength.
Oh, dang.
Or sometimes he just likes what people say.
Yeah, like strength.
I don't think you're on the top 5, Kev.
Damn it. Always try.
Does that mean this is Thomas's top 5?
This is Thomas's top 5, y'all.
Hey! So yeah, obviously Thomas Wolfe isn't with us. Scheduling conflicts suck.
Oh, the way you said that makes it sound like he was dead.
No. He's still alive, still well. It just life sucks sometimes, so he's not able to be here with us on
He's
the
got
couch.
this thing called a job that makes him work most time at night.
Boo!
It's okay. He's gotta make money somehow.
It's true.
It's not like we're earning anything for this.
Yeah. Stripping wasn't working out for him, so he didn't get a lot of tips.
Oh, I think he's still stripping now. That's why he's got it at night.
Anyway, so yeah, we have a top 5 that he has provided us. So we're going to discuss those top 5. Would you like to kick it off, Kev?
Starting with number 1. I'm going to go with the man that gravity forgot. The new sensation.
Adrian.
Neville.
Yeah. I think this is obviously someone I would have put on a top 5 if I were making this.
Well, I mean, Neville just debuted.
Yeah.
You know, so he's only been around for the month, basically. And has made some heck of waves.
Heck of waves. That's a new thing. He made heck of waves.
That's like a 6-sided wave.
That's terrifying.
Pretty much.
That's not something I want to come face to face with.
Something like that. And, well, you'd have to come face to face with it.
That's even more... No, just keep talking about Neville. This is getting scary.
I mean, Neville debuted the day after Mania.
He did.
And has been on fire since, basically. I mean, he's gone against, like, all sorts of different levels of people.
Oh, definitely.
You know, undercard guys like Curtis Axel going up to, like, Sheamus and Wade Barrett. You know, Wade Barrett being 5-time Intercontinental Champion, Sheamus a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and Seth Rollins the current champion.
Yeah, I mean, he has faced more of a variety in his 1 month than most people do in the first couple months of their career.
Yeah.
And he's got an impressive record to go along with it, too. I mean, I think, including his loss to Seth and his loss in King of the Ring, I think he's maybe lost 3 times since his debut.
Something like that.
And that's pretty impressive for your debut month in the WWE. And he's just got such good chemistry with all these people. It's really refreshing to see someone who can work with everyone.
Yeah. Neville is good at making anybody else look good.
And not taking anything away from himself either, which is awesome. He's, you know, I am so excited to see where Neville goes from here, because they didn't throw him into a title storyline. You know, the only thing they really threw him into, you know, as far as an accomplishment was King of the Ring, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and he got to the finals.
Which my fingers are crossed for him so hard they almost broke.
So yeah, I mean, I don't see any slowing down as far as Neville goes. And this really goes to our discussion a couple weeks ago about NXT really helping to make bigger stars, people that can step up to that main event spot. And I think they're building Neville the right way, and he's going to be a perfect fit for a title storyline very soon, and hopefully not too soon, because I'd like to see him continue to have just these awesome matches and really build up his credibility.
Yeah, I'm going to say, in my opinion, the next logical step in Neville's career is to have him answer John Cena's open challenge.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because, I mean, we think about it, we talk about it a lot, as in, Cena has been the guy in WWE for years.
Definitely.
You know, he's been the guy. You could argue that Neville is, or was, the guy of NXT for, the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Up until, he just got called up to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Neville was the guy.
Yeah.
So this is like that sort of idealistic dream match, if you will, saying like, oh, the guy from NXT versus the guy from WWE.
I mean, the longest reigning NXT champion. I mean, that's an impressive feat right there, because, they really hold that championship in high regards, and it means something. And so, yeah, I'm really curious what Neville and Cena would do in a match together. I think it's a really intriguing thought, and I didn't think about it before, but now I'm thinking about it.
You should.
I am.
But who is going to be number 2?
Number 2, you know what? We talked about how Neville has really been, he's only been prevalent in this last month. Someone who has been prevalent prior to, but this was his month, his breakout month, Damien Sandow. Starting from WrestleMania, he officially made his break away from The Miz. He got screwed over by Summer Rae, but he's really taken, like on Raw when he gave us that storied career, talking about how he got to the point he's at now.
Yeah.
It's really interesting that he took something that he thought was great, had it pretty much crumble underneath him, built something back up that was ridiculous, but now has just gotten him more popularity than...
Yeah, despite the fact that he lost respect from his peers, he said that he gained the adulation of the fans.
Yeah, and now he's taken this gimmick, that we thought, okay, it's only going to last while he's with The Miz. Now he's making it his own, and it's his thing. Like, he is able to win the crowd over just by being funny. But he's got such a great wrestling foundation on top of that.
Yeah.
That now that he's really found his place, I have so much hope for Sandow. I had hope for him even when he was wearing the bathrobe. But now that he's gotten an identity that fits him, something that he can play around with, and it's going to change depending on who he's facing or who he's involved with, it's going to be really fun to see him excel from this point on.
Yeah, most definitely. And it makes me think, I wish that they could make a team with him and Santino together. That'd be funny.
Oh my god.
You're welcome. I mean, it's funny.
It was. You pulled a Sandow.
I did.
You're welcome.
You pulled a Sandow.
Oh great, now we're going to Sandow each other.
No, I'm still doing Alex Riley. For more of my spot-on Alex Riley impersonations, go watch the midweek wrap-up.
It's a doozy. Yeah, Sandow definitely deserves to be on this list, but who else deserves to be on this list, Kev?
Well, let's not have dudes hog the spotlight.
That's fair.
Let's go with Naomi.
Naomi
is another name that Thomas gave us on this list.
It is.
Basically because, going along with what we were saying about Sandow, this was a breakout month for Naomi.
Absolutely.
She had a couple good wins since WrestleMania involving Nikki Bella.
Mm-hmm.
and basically putting her right in line for a title match, which she got at Extreme Rules. So on top of that, they kind of had her drop the Funkadactyl persona to adopt the Friendly Uso persona.
Yes.
And now they had her drop the Friendly Uso persona to give her this new mean streak attitude sort of thing. She's working with it. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I do like her light color changing boots though.
Yeah. I mean, if you put her light color changing boots with the fun loving personality that she had, it's a winning combination. But I do like the fact that she's able to step out of the shell that was the Tons of Funk thing. She's able to shed that and really do something different. She unfortunately, because of the music and the fun-loving thing, she's kind of been stagnant. Even though she's got great in-ring work, she wasn't really able to step outside the box.
There wasn't a lot of character to go with the talent.
Yeah, and so now that she's able to be heel, she's able to get mean, to show a more aggressive side. It adds something to the in-ring thing. Granted, the character itself, I could do without. I guess that's a good thing. She's a heel. She makes me hate her. And the attitude, the loud mouth, just really brash way she goes about it, it pisses me off, which is exactly what a heel's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes, and see if she's able to really capitalize on this and hopefully have a title run, because I think we've thought she deserves the title for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, someone with her level of athleticism could really, really highlight the championship and give the division sort of a boost.
Yeah.
That it really has been lacking with the decline of some of the talent.
Yeah. But yeah, so something is needed to revitalize that division. Hopefully Naomi can kickstart that, and then we can start getting some of the NXT girls coming up and really start to revamp the Divas division.
Yeah. Speaking about divisions, I think the number 4 on this list has to do with a specific new division on Lucha Underground.
Yes, it does. Last week we crowned the very first Trios Championship, and that match was insane. All kinds of just off the wall, just crazy stuff happened. But I don't think anyone would disagree in saying the most amazing thing we saw in that match was the death-defying crossbody off the top of the office, Dario's office, onto the crew by Angelico. Angelico's taking the number 4 spot because...
And his team.
Yes, Ivelisse and Son of Havoc are definitely involved. But this was a real breakout moment for Angelico. I mean, he's been prevalent for quite a while now, but never really has he had that, like, oh man, I can't believe he did this kind of thing. And he's working with 2 people that have been staples in Lucha Underground since the start.
Yeah.
And now he's really proved his place. He deserves to be in this spot, and he made history by being one of the first Trios champions.
Yeah, I mean, that whole team in general deserves the spot just for being the first Trios champions.
Absolutely.
Not just because of that, but because of the match, the way they won it, having to win that triple threat elimination match and then beat the crew.
Yeah,
so essentially they beat 3 teams in a row.
Yeah.
To win the titles.
While Ivelisse is injured, and while you've got the other 2 guys just getting destroyed by all these, first you've got the big team of Rick, Mac, and Killshot.
Yeah, and then the even bigger team with Cuerno, Cage, and Tejano.
Yeah, and then and then after all that, they think they're done, and then weapons get involved, and you just get the ruthless members of the crew, and they're still able to pull out a win. It was amazing storytelling.
Feel good moment.
And this team they started from just hating each other. Granted, they still don't like each other, but they had such a cool story arc that started with just this love triangle kind of thing, and then turned into, oh man, I can't believe we have to team together, to, hey, guess what? We're the Trios champions.
Yeah.
And it's super exciting, and I'm so glad that we're going to get more Trios matches on Lucha Underground, because that's exciting.
Yeah. I like those trio thingies.
Yeah.
Those wrestling matches.
Yeah.
Or those luchas.
Yeah. And then, all right, so here we are. We're at number 5, number 1, whatever you want to call it.
I call it number 3.
How do we top some breakout stars? The ascension of Neville. How do we top those 4 guys, Kev? And 1 girl, 3, 2 girls, and there's a lot of people. How do we top it?
How do we top all them people? With some whipped cream and a cherry.
And strength.
Strength.
No.
Strength gumbo.
Who's
strength etouffee?
Who's taking
strength tacos?
Who's taking that top spot, Kev?
I'll let you explain why, but I specifically ordered it in this direction impromptu so we could bring this whole thing full circle.
Of course.
Because we started with Neville.
We did.
And we're going to take it all the way around the world, or like 3 feet out of the ring to the commentary table. Jerry the King Lawler.
That's right. Jerry the King Lawler. And why? Is it because of the years that he has in the wrestling business? The legacy that he has? Is it because the guy died and came back to life? Is it because he's been one of the most iconic commentators in wrestling since the Attitude Era? No. It's because he gave Adrian Neville his fucking name back during the King of the Ring tournament.
That was the match on Monday Night Raw. Or Extreme Rules pre-show match.
No, he said King of the Ring. That's what Thomas said.
I don't think he actually said what match it was.
Well, regardless, it's because he gave Adrian Neville his fucking name back, and that's the one thing that's been bothering us for the longest time now, is taking away people's names.
Has it?
Antonio Cesaro, Alexander Rusev, Adrian fucking Neville.
Oh, that's right, it fucking has been bugging the fucking shit out of me.
Big E. Langston.
Yeah, that's a last name. Rick Victor, Connor O'Brien.
What is wrong with people having a first and last name?
What do you guys have against NXT people keeping names?
Yeah, what the hell? Are we just going to get Banks when she comes up? Luckily, Charlotte's already lucky. She's only got one name. Are we going to get Becky?
People are going to get really confused when Sammy shows up.
Yeah, or Kevin.
People are going to be like, Sammy, that's an ugly woman.
Yeah. Oh, wait. That was an ugly woman at one point, and he gave Mark Henry a blowjob. I watched that on Too Hot for TV on the network.
I didn't.
I did. But yes, Jerry Lawler giving us what we always want, giving us Adrian Neville, giving him a first name again, because why, WWE? Why do you do this to us?
They think our attention span is too short for more than one name.
Too short for Adrian Neville. Come on! But thank you, Jerry Lawler, and thank you, Thomas Wolf, for giving us a top 5 that we could discuss on episode 46. Thanks for watching episode 46. We got one more video coming this weekend. We will have indie news, giving you updates on shows that have happened, giving you updates on shows that will happen.
Guess what show's definitely going to have happened?
What?
Spring Breakout from Chikara.
Chikara! So be sure to check that out. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, comment down in the comments section. Talk about what you think about Tom's top 5. It doesn't really matter because it's his top 5 and you can't change it anyway, but who would you have added? Why do you think? Give us other reasons why these people should be on the top 5. And be sure to follow Thomas Wolf and the rest of us on Twitter and let us know what you think about the Wrestling Rundown.
Punch all them links down to the bottom.
All them links. Don't punch them. Don't punch your computer screen because that could hurt you and the computer.
Or do.
If that's your thing, I mean, go for it. But I suggest you don't. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Tumblr, my Instagram, his email, our email, all that stuff. Be sure to look back through the playlist, see all the other videos we posted throughout the week. we'll see you at Indie News.
Don't forget to snap into a Slim Jim while you're gone.
Give us a oh yeah, Kevin.
Oh yeah! Not a sponsor. Dig it, Kevin.